Welcome to the blog. I'm really happy that you're here. My name is David Morelli. You probably already know that. You probably already signed up for the course that's over here on this side. And the course is basically how to tune into your intuition so that you can make major life decisions that really bring real tangible results. So with that aside, if you haven't done that, do that in a second. But this blog is really dedicated to you. This is dedicated to you being who you truly are and having the abilities to enwaken into your greatest life possible. Part of that is intuition, part of that is being able to clear your subconscious blocks, and part of that is being able to hold the space not only for yourself but for other people to step into their brilliance, to step into their grace and their magnificence. This blog is basically going to be a home for tools for you to be able to hone your abilities and to be able to live into your greatest self. So, welcome is the first thing. The second thing is I want to share a little bit of a story with you. So, intuition and the ability to be able to clear blocks. Have you ever been in a relationship where you you run into a few snags, but you don't necessarily have the tools to be able to clear those snags, so you decide, well, I'm going to get out of this relationship, I'm going to get into another one, and it'll definitely be better. But it ends up you create the same kind of relationship that you created before. Well, I had enough of that at some point in my life, and I decided that I'm just going to clear the energy in me that was creating or sort of attracting the same old kind of stuff. And so what I did was I used some of the tools that you're going to learn here, and I cleared my own blocks to being able to have the relationship of my dreams. And I tell you what, I used the intuition that I have, right, that I learned, that you're going to learn also. I learned how to go, okay, where is it that I need to go? What do I need to do in order to find this person that I really want to attract, to be able to live in fully who I am, they get to live in fully who they are, and wow, where do I need to go? What do I need to do? And I used some of the tools that you're going to learn here, and I was thinking to myself, at that point I was still sort of arguing with myself. Is this intuition? Is this my mind? What's going on? So I basically asked myself the question, where is it? Where do I go in order to be able to find this person? And my intuition said, go salsa dancing. I was like, come on. Right. Like, I'm going to find a spiritual person salsa dancing. That was my own personal judgment. So I would argue with the intuitive information that I would get. But ultimately, I was like, hey, what the heck? Here I am. I'm wanting to create this. I'm tuning into my intuition. I may as well go. So I go salsa dancing. And it was like I saw that I needed to go for a certain period of time, like 3 months or 4 months. At the end of that time, wouldn't you know, that I ended up meeting my now wife. And she is the most amazing person, from my perspective, in the frickin' world, right? So here's this amazing person that I didn't find out how amazing she was until I met her, until we got to know each other a little bit. And then I went, holy cow, this is the person that I've been looking for. And I never thought that I would have found her on the salsa dancing floor. So your intuition is your guide in being able to go from where you are to where you want to go. That's just... that was just the beginning. What we've created since then, we created a radio show that was number 3 behind Oprah, or is number 3 behind Oprah, has over 365,000 subscribers. We did $1 million in business last year based on following our intuition. Intuition has a tremendous ability to be able to take you from where you are to where you want to go. The ability to tune into energy and the unfolding of what's happening in your life. So don't doubt that you have that ability, because every single person does. These are skills that I learned, by the way. They aren't skills that I was born with. They aren't skills that I just sort of picked up along the way. I was very deliberate. I decided that I wanted to be able to have that skill inside me developed, and it's super easy. It is so easy. So I'm excited. If you haven't already, go sign up for the course that I'm offering. It's right over there. Go ahead and blog down below, and I'd love to hear stories about your intuition. When have you tuned into it that it's worked? And when have you tuned into it that you've been like, you only found out later, that you didn't trust it, but then later you found out that you should have trusted it. So those are things that I'm interested in hearing, because this is a community on this blog, is really a community for you being able to sort of open it up for yourself. And don't be surprised if you run up against things that are like, disbelief, or it can't be that easy, or all that kind of stuff, because you'll have those thoughts and beliefs and oftentimes emotions relative to it, because you've shut it down for so long. And as you start to awaken it, or enwaken it, so to speak, what you do is you start to churn up the energy that's sitting on top of you being able to use your intuition beautifully, flawlessly, and in every situation in your life. And I gotta tell you, your intuition is the fastest path between where you are now and where you want to go. Being able to follow your intuition, although it doesn't always look like it in every moment, being able to follow your intuition will lead you in the most direct path. And it's been proven to me over and over and over and over again. I do readings for people where the people are basically blown away that I get them within seconds of them saying their name. I tune into their energy and I'm like, okay, here's what's going on for you. Here's your block. Here's where I see that you want to go. Let's clear the energy. And so those are the kinds of things that I want to be able to offer for you. And I hope that you're open to it. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.